Hi guys, welcome to Tea Time, your one and only source for the hottest, most juiciest sports news and of course pop culture tea. I'm Ayana and this is my co-host of the day, Naomi.
Hey y'all.
Hi. So we have a lot of juicy stuff.
Yes.
Cardi B and Cash Doll, one of the two most infamous, should I say infamous?
You can say infamous. I definitely think infamous is good for them too.
Female rappers in the game. No one's really topping Nicki Minaj right now as far as checks are concerned. Nicki Minaj is still, what does she call herself? The first rap chick on Forbes list? And she's holding that title. It's in a song that she said.
Okay.
Anyway, this is not even about Nicki Minaj. Let's get into Cash Doll and Cardi. Do you want to start first?
Rock,
paper, scissors.
Last time this happened, it went terribly wrong. So I'm
Y'all,
going to start with Cardi
my
B.
whole fist down. Dang.
I don't like rock, paper, scissors because everybody does it differently. I do rock, paper, scissors, says shoot. Some people do rock, paper, scissors, shoot. We're not going to talk about it. Anyway, we're going to discuss what Cardi B had spoke about. Cardi basically was saying that she wants some music to be playing in the clubs that she could dance to. She doesn't want music that continues to sound the same. That's not exactly what she said, but I'm prefacing what she said.
And I be seeing all these on Twitter like, you need to have rap, you need to have bars, you need to have this. I want to make music to turn the up.
And I have to agree with that because I always say, especially as of recently, that music, especially rap, trap, hap, cap, whatever it is, it all sounds the same now. Like, I don't know how to identify artists. Like, I don't want to dance. You know what? Let me say this real quick. It was Alabama A&M's homecoming, and I decided, let me go out in town. Let me see what Huntsville's about. We went to some club, and literally, they were playing a lot of, I guess you would say, trap-style music, but it was songs that I was unfamiliar with, songs I couldn't even dance to. I couldn't two-step to. And mind you, I clearly wasn't the only one who couldn't two-step because everybody else was standing around. So my thing is, like, we need to bring music to the forefront that is going to give people a good time. And hey, maybe some people have some good times just standing around and doing things and looking at each other. I don't know. But for me, if I'm going to the club, I want to dance. I want to wind my waist. I want to two-step. I want to sing to the songs. I can't do that anymore with the music now.
And I think that that's really good that you brought that up because Naomi and I are both in our 20s, but I'm in the lower end of mine. Yes. And so...
so I'm in that.
I mean, not even like that.
Okay.
I mean, we could just go ahead and tell them mid. You want to say mid?
No,
we'll say mid.
I'm tipping.
All right. So I'm in the lower end of my 20s. So trap music is like, that's my thing. Yeah. I love trap music. And I can dance to trap music, but I guess it's not necessarily like the target audience. It has not been reached. So trap music, I love it. Rap music, my mom said the same thing as you. How do you feel? My mom's in her 40s.
Yeah, and I mean, because we know good music. If you want to group me in with being an older female, I'm more than fine with that because we know what's good. And also, I have a Caribbean background, so a lot of the things that we listen to require a lot of movement and songs that are going to make you move your body.
But that's not necessarily what it's about now. Now it's not whining. It's about doing your hands like that.
Your hands like this and saying the words and going on Snapchat, going on whatever and showing that you're singing the song, that you're capable of doing that as opposed to enjoying being in the club.
Oh my god.
Just a little dig there. Y'all need to bring good music back. Period.
So basically that's all Cardi B was saying. She was saying that, you know, people want her to make rap music like other people, but the point of it to her is to go to the club and have a good time. And I will agree, like whenever the 2000 songs come on, like you can really dance.
What about the 90s? You know anything about 90s songs?
I do know. I was born. I'm a 90s baby.
You know what's real funny? I was on Eventbrite and I saw this posting for like a 90s throwback party and it said, I was interested in it, but it said Parents Night Out and I was like, I guess this isn't for me.
You were interested in it. That's
old.
why you and my mom are agreeing on
Child,
Facebook
you know you're old when a 90s party is considered a Parents Night Out.
But anyway, did you see? Actually, I'll tell it to you off camera. Never mind.
Okay.
So let's get into Cash Doll. Y'all, so Cash Doll made a post and it says, I think that women take men back over and over again because they're afraid of being alone. And Cash Doll is pregnant right now.
Okay.
Did you know that?
I did know that. I saw some like UPS picture of her dressed up. I don't know what was going on with that.
It was like Halloween or something, and she was dressed up as a UPS. And she's also in the show BMF. Have you heard of it?
Is it on BET?
No, it's. I think it's on HBO. How many times did I just say it's?
It's okay. It's okay.
But anyway, BMF, it's on HBO or something like that. And it's basically about I'm like blanking right now. What is this man's name? Lamar or something?
Oh, like that drug thing?
Yes.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Lamar is one of the characters. Anyway, that's not even what we're talking about, but that's what she's up to now. Either way, she was saying that women take men back because they're afraid of being alone. What's your opinion?
I think...
Let me sit my...
I personally won't do that, depending on the circumstances, depending what the man did. If it was infidelity, then I'm okay with being alone. I don't want to have to be concerned about you going out and stepping out of our relationship. But I do understand that some women keep men around because they have children.
Okay.
Naomi
has a low battery.
Some women keep men around because of children. Some people are very used to consistency and comfortability in that relationship. So if they're used to that person being around, they're fearful of what life would be like without them. So it gets hard for them to step outside of that box.
Yes.
I think that's a very valid statement. There are some women who don't want to be lonely, and there's some people who say, listen, I could take my man cheating as long as he comes back home to me.
You're right. That has been said.
It's
also
a problem.
I just want to add that one of our viewers said Stars Big Meat. It's not HBO. It's Stars. I can't even see that far.
Big Meat. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, what is she doing in a TV show?
Anyway, she's in the TV show. But going back to this prompt, so I would have to agree with you. Personally, I am very, autonomous. Like, I love my individualism. And that's something that my fiance and I have kind of talked about. Like, I love living alone. I love being by myself. Like, I think it's something that you really grow to love in your adulthood.
Yeah.
Like, that time away from everyone, especially being at work all day and then coming home to a significant other, it's a lot.
It could be a lot.
It's a lot. So, maybe some women, you guys should talk. I can't see that far. I need to get a better prescription. This thing is like way down the table. Anyway, some women don't necessarily like being alone, but if it came down to it, I'm okay.
It's okay. It's obviously being in a relationship, a healthy relationship is a beautiful thing. Sometimes we're not always awarded that opportunity. So I do suggest, if you're in a unhealthy situation, and not only a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, even friendships. Sometimes if they're unhealthy, buy a best friend. Not my best friend. I love my best friend. But I'm just saying, like, you have to get yourself out of unhealthy relationships whenever you can.
And I think that was it for tea time today.
Yeah.
So Cash Doll dropped that gem and she tweeted it like yesterday or something like that. But what do you guys think? Do you think women are just afraid of being alone? That's why they stick around? What's the verdict?
I don't know. Wait, can I say something real quick before we end? Yeah. Also, another thing, like, because you mentioned that she was pregnant. It's really sad to see a lot of these women who are pregnant getting out of relationships during their pregnancy, at the beginning of their pregnancy. And it's the only thing I could say, child, Lord, stop getting pregnant by men you don't see yourself really with. But why are we doing this?
That's never the intention, Naomi. Like,
we're going to have to save this tea for another time, because I have.
Naomi's about to jump in. She's going to use Brittany Renner as her freaking sources for her argument. But if y'all did see, I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but Brittany Renner actually addressed all of the stuff that was, said about her, and said she didn't trap PJ. What is his last name? Washington, whatever that man's name is.
She also said that she's a very spiritual person.
Anyway, we're going to end it there before Naomi goes down the dark hole, because here we are. Okay. Oh, and they sent us a link. Thank you so much. Okay. What are your people saying?
My people aren't saying anything. My people are down to one.
They're lurking. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning into Tea Time today. Your one and only source for the hottest, most juiciest sports, pop culture, and of course, news tea. Bye.